Let's talk about who's doing the unpaid work. The data on this in heterosexual relationships is very clear. Women are dominating in the unpaid work to do with anything domestic and caring responsibilities. They are generally paid less and in less senior positions. When we look at men dominate in the world of full-time work and the world of higher paid, more leadership positions. Those are just the facts. So what that does though when you have a child is that if you don't look at this area carefully, it can cause all kinds of tensions and inequalities that affect a mother's ability to step back into her career, or a woman's ability to step back into her career, and a man's ability to step in and be more involved with his family. So it doesn't necessarily work for either. What's this really about? Well, first of all, we have a very healthy dose of societal gendered norms in place, which makes it very clear still in our society that to be a good mother, it looks like this, and to be a good father, it looks like this. And the problem with that is it's limiting for both. It doesn't enable women to step more seriously into their career, and it doesn't enable men to step more seriously into the home. Though that there are signs of that changing, which is a very, very good thing. Now, where else does this come from? It's a lot to do with the length of leave that people take, and typically that is still women. They're taking the longer periods of leave, which means they pick up these responsibilities because they're at home. And the issue there is that is not renegotiated when they go back to work. So they're still the default for all of those things, but now they've got work to do in the mix as well. So it's really about how we resource what is really a very large job when both parties are working again. What can you do about resourcing the unpaid work? Well, first of all, you can treat it like the job it is. It's a big job. There's a lot to do to manage work and a family. And if we were doing that at work, if we had a big project to manage, we'd do some kind of project plan. Well, it's very similar at home. You need to do a plan of all the different activities that are involved to run our house. And so you do that if you have a partner with that partner. And you allocate those things according to things like the person's capacity, their interest in doing it. You all know there's certain things you don't mind doing as much as others, and your level of skill. Recognizing that one of you might have been off for longer periods of time and might be a bit more skilled than the other in certain areas. But also pay attention to whether or not you're falling into certain things because you kind of think it's your job, because you've got a bit of a stereotype norm about that as well. But once you've allocated everything, get out of the way. Don't be tempted to come in and start giving the other person feedback about their performance in a particular role, like, you really gave them that for lunch today?